trying a bit of, the first 5 minutes to have, everyone joining in, so that, because today it's a different session where we want everyone to sort of participate and contribute. We're used to having just a one way one way discussion, I would say, where it's the facilitator who brings in, a ready content, and, it's the facilitator that guides the direction of the session. First, you have to absorb, and actually you don't get to see each other except for the hosts and the facilitators usually. So we thought, this session could be done differently this week, and just to have a feel of everyone in the room. And because we did an introduction session, but it was only for participants. So today we are having this engagement with our facilitators and our participants, and just getting to know each other. So please, I'd like to urge you to relax today. Today is it's not one of those sessions where you just have to, to take notes, to be, you have to ask questions. You have to, but, just let it be in your own comfort, and relax. And we're going to be learning from each other, so your day-to-day experiences and all that, we want to hear and learn from that. And I think we've already started the session with that. I loved how we started. Thank you, Liz. You're wonderful in this. Yeah. So you made us relax, and it was great. So I've been enjoying just for the first 5 minutes. For those who have been missing, that's what we've been doing. So I'll just get straight to introducing today's session, and I hope everybody's been well. By the way, we are keeping safe. Our colleagues from, in different places of the world, we believe that you're well, your families are well, you're keeping safe and all that, and in meeting your day-to-day routine. And it's always a pleasure to have you with us again on another Tuesday, to just come and learn from each other. So thank you so much for making time once again. And so we are going to be talking about self-awareness and mindfulness. And this topic is just wonderful. For me, it's just, it's just the core. And I think even you guys, when you're going through the materials, you got to, I hope you get to have that feel that when we talk about self-awareness, it's the core of everything, because when you get to know yourself better, when you invest in becoming a better person, it's when you can just make everything around you really, to blossom and things like that. So whatever that we're working towards, making a better place, the world, the governance, environment, and all that, everything, it starts with a person. It starts with your inner self. How are you, how are you made up? How are you, how are you open? How are you, ready to let it, to let it be, the best that you can be, to flourish and things like that. So it's always great, and I believe, it's worth spending time on that. So that's why we had it into two parts. We had the first self-awareness and mindfulness session in previously, and where we had our wonderful facilitators. If you remember, we had Miss Nancy and we had Miss Neema, and they took us from just the basics. We got to go through the part of identity, part of, our talents and personality. We did our personality test and all those things, that was more about, and we had some assignment around that, how you can describe yourself, how you would want other people to describe you, and things like that. And now today, this, for the second part, we thought we should make it a little bit more practical, like just evaluating our journey through this program, but just in life in general, and see how we are faring on that, and how we can exchange, because sometimes it's from hearing from other people and us sharing that, we understand this journey. It's, how it's going on and things like that. So I will not take so much of our time, so that I can give the chance for everyone to share and not eat more of the minutes that are left. So let me introduce our wonderful facilitators of today. They're going to be our moderators. They're going to be, I'm also going to be sitting and relaxing today, I think, right? So we have a wonderful, you've seen them before, you've heard of them before. So one of them is Miss Elizabeth Akida. We had her last week for, she was teaching us how to pitch, and she did that very well. And then we have Miss Josephine Douglas. We have had her before as well. She took us through that wonderful session about the job skill, like the job searching skills, right? Resumes and all. So we are so glad to have them on board, and they'll be sharing with us here and there, their mind on these things, and also, just keep the discussion going and things like that. And also I welcome other facilitators who are also in the house today, just to also contribute, share here and there where they feel or want to share. So otherwise, thank you so much, and I am handing over to you, Miss Liz, and so please welcome, and yeah, I hand over to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Felicia. Thank you for the introduction. So yeah, we kind of already started. I apologize in advance. My voice is a bit, well, under the weather. So I'll let Josephine jump in and start us off, and then we'll, I think, jump into the contributors immediately after her part. So Josephine, karibu.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I don't want to take a lot of time speaking. Today is it's more of us listening and contribute a little bit of advice, or maybe ask some challenging questions that we might have. So it's your day-to-day participants. I'll just, the self-awareness, I think throughout the beginning of this program, we've had a lot of self-awareness since the beginning. And I'm sure up to now, there are a lot of self-reflection that you've made of yourself. And I'm hoping you now have a clear plan, a clear picture of what you are, what you want to do, and what you want to change in your life, what you want to, maybe, what can I say? What you want to do now, what you want to change, that was, you thought it's a good direction, but for now, after these sessions, you just realize you have more potential in this thing, the challenges that you faced before, and after this program, you've realized that taking this certain path will really help me, considering the sessions that you have already gone through. So let me not talk too much, and welcome anyone who will start sharing, considering the questions that Felicia already sent to you. Share what you have assessed, or yourself, assess yourself. Let us know some of the answers that you came up with. And I was told you're not allowed, it's okay for you to answer some of the questions. You are not forced to reply to all of them. So whatever the question that you've picked, let's share. And we have 5 minutes for each participant to share their views, and then we'll have like 2 minutes for question. And if we have advice, in case you need any. So who are we starting with? Anyone who wants to start, they can raise their hand, please.
By the way, can I ask a question, Felicia? Is it okay for us to put on our videos so that today's session can actually be more engaging for those who can? I mean, not mandatory, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like, please, just today, everyone is we're free to do that.
Yes, please. Hi, Tia. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's much more engaging this way rather than just looking at names. So yeah, whoever you're in a position to, please put on your video. Let's see you. Let's hear from you. Yeah, I think it will be much more interactive that way.
Yeah, so I saw Thea. Maybe you can start. Welcome, Thea.
I think you're on mute, Tia. Tia, you're on mute.
Yeah, unmute yourself, my dear, so we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hi, karibu.
Hi.
Asante. Oh, I would like to go straight forward on the questions that were set forward. I'm going to answer just a few, as somebody said already. When I say who I am, let alone my name, I believe I am a female. I believe I'm God's child. And I know I am a person with so much potential. Yeah. I decided also to answer a question which says, what do I worry about the future? I so much worry of the future by saying that I worry of not being successful. Like I am in my 19, I'm 19. I'm in first year in medical school. And I still feel like I have a long journey to go. So I am usually having a worry of being successful. Like I worry what if I don't be successful? Yeah. And my current fear right now is I just fear the issues of like if I fail to be in good terms with people around me. That's my current fear. But last time we had a self-awareness session, I remember we had like, I also go through a lot of documents which talk about self-awareness, which say that it's kind of an age thing, that at this young age, we go through this phase of rediscovering ourselves and identifying ourselves. So I kind of understand that it's normal, but it's a challenge. But I know that I can navigate through this. What matters to me is, like, I have two sides. What matters to me and what I think I can contribute to others, which can matter. What matters to me, I believe, is my family, my work life. Like, I love being responsible. I love doing the right thing. So that's what matters to me. And there was a question which really took my time, which says that, would I break the law to save a loved one or still to feed a starving child? Oh, I really think I say yes. I will do that because I believe that others come first, because the law was kept to make sure that things go well, not that others keep suffering. So that's what I believe. I believe that no one should stay in a state of uncomfortability or worry when there is someone else beside them. Yeah. Something which I did, which is worth remembering, well, this is recently. I participated in this ASA competition of Women Empowering Nations. It's an organization in Tulsa, USA. And it was asking us to write an essay on barriers facing women in your country and how you want to solve them using not less than 500 words. And I won it, third post, the only one from Tanzania. And I won 500 USD dollars, which
Wow.
have tuition fees. Yeah, that was really amazing. It made me think like, oh my God, Kume can do this. And I was just like, so this could happen to me, you know. I did it. Yes, I put my effort, but I never had a chance which made me really trust Komba I can make it. So this was really something which I do remember it very much, and it gives me so much motivation to say that I can keep doing more things. a kindness act which I do remember till today is, it's also something which happened recently. Well, in Tanzania, there is actually, I do think it's in most countries that the students in higher education get loans from the government for studies. Now, I didn't manage to secure a loan for myself, and medical school is a little bit expensive. So, like in this second semester, which we are in, I really had a challenge to make it to pay the school fees in the beginning. So I had to, and when you don't do that, you end up having, like, you can't access the school facilities because most things are done online. So you can't access your exams, your past results, you can't access signing up your attendance for classes and everything. So I had to go to the dean of students and explain my problem, or why I couldn't make it on time, and when do I plan on making it. Well, he really listened to me. He really gave me a helping hand. It wasn't a person who I spoke to every day. You know, when you're a lot of students, there are people you just go across, you just say hi or good morning or good afternoon when you pass across, but it's not that you're attached to them in any way. I was really moved by the way he gave a positive response. Like he was able to go with me and help me. Like I was able to manage accessing the school facilities for the first few days, and then until when I finished up my school fees. Yeah, and even the friends who are close to me helped me out in most of the things. That was really something which I do appreciate till today. You know, I have come to notice that it's until when you face something really is when you understand what it means to go through it. Like I really know that we should help people. I really keep effort to maybe extend my hand when I can, but when that thing happens to you is when you really understand kwamba you have to help people out. Well, I think that's what I decided to answer for today. And maybe to add on, how many friends would I trust with my life? Most of my friends, I really trust them. I have a good relationship with most of them. Even those who were in the past, when I happen to come across them or meet them or speak to them over the phone or in social media, it's a good relationship, and I do not have doubts that they can do harmful things to my life or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Thea. That was really amazing. A good experience.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, do you have any advice for some of the issues she raised on fear?
Well, okay. Now that's it's something you have to overcome. It's something that you have to make sure that you work on. You cannot. I cannot say that you will completely eliminate fear in your life, but I want to encourage you that every time you feel like you're afraid of something or you're discouraged about something, make sure that you put on your faith hat. I think among the first thing you said about who you are is a child of God, and make that be your what do they call your pillars. That is the greatest pillars that you can ever have, because being afraid is something very natural, but then staying afraid, now that is a problem, because it will hinder you from being who you are truly meant to be and fulfilling everything that you're meant to fulfill in life. So make sure that you work on overcoming those hurdles when you notice them. Don't you trying to kind of ignore them or push them aside and pretend as if they're not afraid? No, all of us are afraid of something, and all of us have to overcome it every single day. My mom is scared of driving, literally. She wants to buy a car, but she's afraid of driving. And it's crazy because for me, I love driving. I love long distance driving. I drive to all our family gatherings up in the hills, Uko Upareni, for those who know. And I love it. I love road trips. And for her, she's literally terrified of even sitting there and putting on the car. And now we have challenged her. She has to buy a car because she's retired. And we're like, you literally have to go back to school and build up that courage. And she's 63, but she is willing to take that risk and say, okay, you know what? I am going to make this work. I don't know how, but I'm going to make it work. So right now, I think from next month, she's going to go back to learning to drive. It's a silly thing for some of you who know how to drive or who love to drive, but for her, it's literally a fear. So yeah, just get yourself on the right path and make sure that you continue to believe in yourself and you continue to try. It's better to try and fail rather than to sit there in fear for the rest of your life. So yeah, back to you, Josephine.
Maybe only one last point is how are you acting when you are in fear, or what is your attitude when you are having a hope that I'll become a doctor, but do you have the right attitude? Are you positive? So make sure when you are waiting for something, you have the positive attitude that I'm going to be a doctor, and make sure you always say positive things about yourself. You already said you are a child of God, meaning you have faith. And where there's faith, there is hope. And when you have hope, you don't have to fear. You need to have a positive attitude that I'll reach my goal because I am a child of God. So make sure you control your attitude, stop having fear, trust in God, as you said already, and you'll be successful, by the way. And don't ever be disappointed when some of the things in your life are not happening the way you wish. Because you're a child of God, just believe it's God's plan and keep being positive that I'll go, whatever is ahead of me is better than what you have lost. And I think that's what personally I've been working on. Just believing that whatever I lost, there's something better for me in the future. Yeah, so I hope that is helpful.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Thea. So let's hear another participant. Whoever is ready can just chip in.
Yeah, just sorry, just a bit of interruption there. So because I'm a timekeeper today,
Yeah.
So far we're doing excellent so far, but I would just like to remind you that we have 30 minutes already down, and so just to have perhaps everyone sharing until by the time we are halfway or somewhere. So maybe I would like to say let's keep it between 3 to 5 minutes per person, and then if there are any comments, like maybe after every person has finished, so if there is any comment, I loved how you addressed the issue of fear for Thea, and that would be wonderful to have everyone share their concerns. So maybe we can either have 1 minute for facilitators to comment on a person after, or we can do that at the end after everyone has shared. But just for, I'll be keeping time, so let's just make sure that we keep the time. Thank you. That's just all. Please carry on.
Thank you, Felicia. Okay. Yes. Any other participants can just chip in.
Hello.
Okay. Welcome.
Hi.
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 Okay. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, admin. Karibu.
Asante, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm going straight to question number 27.
Please introduce yourself. We can only see your name written as admin. If you can also put your name on the, but it's fine. You can just tell us
Okay,
who you are.
my name is Pili Jarufu.
Okay, Pili. Oh, okay, Pili.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going straight to question number 27. It says, is it more important to love or to be loved? To me personally, it's important to be loved. Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you. Yes, just proceed.
Okay. And then question number 1, am I using my time wisely? Yes, nowadays I do wake up at 5 and I'm trying to keep up with time, yes, with work and time. I'm no longer late to work as I used to be. I'm trying, yes. And question number 8, it says, am I taking care of myself physically? Yes, I go to gym twice per week. I do aerobics. I like to dance, so the dancing makes me sweat, so it's good. 30 minutes, then I go home. And then question number 34, it says, which is worse, failing or never trying? I think never trying is worse because it's filled with regrets, I believe. It's better if you tried and then fail rather than just never trying at all. And I'm struggling with this. I have some ideas that, like business ideas, that I haven't tried yet. I have no good excuse on what's holding me back until now. But I'm hoping, I'm looking forward to try some of those ideas and fail so I can never have regrets, Yes. And question number 12, it says, what worries me the most about the future? Okay, today I'm applying for my master's degree and I got admitted, UDSM.
Whoa, congrats.
Thank you. But I'm very much worried. I don't know why. It's like I wanted to enroll myself. Now that I was admitted, I'm very stressed out. Like I went today to administration to look for accommodation, but it's like I really need to do masters. Like I'm very much worried. The position where I am now, like the work I do, it's really not, I'm not really into it. So I feel like I shouldn't waste time doing the job I'm not very much interested. Like I would rather finish my master's degree and then pursue the work that I wanted. But then it's not guaranteed. So that makes me very much worries about my future. I don't know how to go about this. I don't know. I'm very stressed out. I cried today.
No.
So that's it.
Is it a full-time course?
Yeah, full-time. So I have to quit my job and then straight to master's.
Did you get a scholarship? Sorry. Did you get a scholarship or it's a self-funding?
No, it's a self-funding.
Sorry if I missed on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me finish with question number what's one 36? What's one thing that I would like others to remember about me at the end of my life. Oh, that I'm kind. That's all. I was kind. I'm kind. That's all I want people to remember about me. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much, Billy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Philly. And we are sorry for that. But at the end of the day, I think you personally know what's the best for you. We might give you a lot of advices, but deep inside you, I'm sure you have the answer. And on the issues of time management, taking good care of your healthy, what matter is consistency. Make sure you are consistent in what you started. That's all from me.
Felicia, I
Thank
think you should
you.
jump in. I think you have something to share here.
I'm actually writing on the comment. I was already texting. Yeah, as you guys keep on. So I was just writing that the change can be overwhelming, and sorry about that. I really relate with you because, yeah, I've been there, and you have to go to school, you have to take a leave from work, and it's overwhelming. And at some time, I also got this mixed up situations. I even got admitted because there was a lot. You have school, you have work, you have a lot of things, and it's something that you didn't see it coming, but you know it's a result of making a decision that I'm going to school, I'm going to do an admission, then you get accepted, you get a scholarship, and you have to be in school, but your mind, your psychology was not ready. So it's a lot of things, but I would like to say, just, you know, we can talk about it even after the session. Just we can have that side conversation, and yeah, I would like to hear more about it, and maybe, you know, advise you a little bit from my own experience and what I can, you know, I can give based on how you can handle, because this is change, yeah. And we had a session on change management. So things like this can be overwhelming. So yeah, I believe we'll go through it. So don't stress so much, you know, just take it one thing at a time. And I believe it will go well for you. Yeah. As Josephine said, you deep down, you know the reasons why you made this decision. So if you did that, there are consequences, and it will be well. It will be well. You know. Yeah. Sometimes
Thank
I
you.
usually tell myself, you know, you have to lose to gain, or you have to give to gain. So it's part of the process, and you just have to be aware and be receptive and accept and just live the moment.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you, Felicia. We're going to have more discussions later. So I welcome the other participants. Any other can chip in to share their experience. Pamela, I see Pamela's comment. Okay. Can I choose you, Pamela, to share?
Yes, yes. Hello.
Hello, Karibu.
Asante. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can, Pamela.
Apologies, my video is not working.
All right.
Okay, I'll just jump into question number 1. Am I using my time wisely? I can say yes, I am, but after the session with Mimi Nani, I can say I had a habit of the word kuhairisha vitu. I think you have, yeah, I had that habit kabisa. So after the session, I just had to evaluate myself and use the tips that everyone gave when we had the session, and I'm doing great and I'm happy. So I'll go to question number 5. Am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? I would say yes, because I plan a day before. Previously, I was not planning for a day. I wasn't, I didn't have that habit, but I would say after the session with planning and all that, now I have a habit of planning my day before I enter into a new day. Number 8, am I taking care of myself physically? Actually, no. I hate exercises and I'm afraid of exercises, and yeah, so I'm not, and I feel bad about it. I don't know why. Number 9, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? Yeah, I had that habit of being stressed out with matters that they don't even concern me that much. But after having a session with the doctor and I saw the effects, I really had to sit down and just let things go the way they are. And right now, I don't allow stress in my life. So I'm proud of myself. Number 12, do you guys hear me?
Yes, we can, Pamela. Very well.
Okay. So what worries me most about the future is not realizing my vision. Actually, yeah. That worries me most about the future. Number 15, am I holding on to something I need to let go of? Yeah, I am. Number 19, have I done anything lately that's worth remembering? Yes. I have this, I have a gift of listening and advising people. And sometimes I meet with people that don't know what to do next. And once I talk to them, they feel good and they take actions, and they usually find me and say that without me they couldn't be there. So that 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 keeps me going. I can say that. 18, why do I matter? Life is a puzzle, and for a puzzle to complete, it needs all the pieces. So I matter because I'm one of the puzzle that has to complete a life. So that is why I matter. Number 21, what have I given up on? Actually, I'd given up on, I gave up upon that. But when I had the session of change, so I'm rethinking of losing weight and I've already started taking some measures. Diet, not exercise, diet, baby steps. Number 24, what small act of kindness? Is my time off?
No, it's
Hello?
okay.
So you
Just
have
start.
spent 3 minutes. So if maybe 1 more minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so number 24, what small act of kindness was I once shown that I'll never forget? I think I remember when I was on a bus going back home. So I sat beside old mama, and she had no money. So she just had she just climbed the bus. So while the conductors were passing and asking for tickets, she had no money to pay, and she really needed to get where she was going. I had no a lot of money, but whatever that I had, I just paid off and paid for her fare, and she really thanked me. The whole way she was thanking me, so that made me feel good. So what motivates me? What motivates me is by knowing that Jesus is with me, and knowing that there is platforms like Nani are available for people that maybe they feel like they have lost their way or they feel like giving up, but they are there to push them harder to realize their goals, their vision, even if they didn't have, like, for me, For example, I didn't have goals. I didn't have a mission statement. I didn't have a vision. I just had a dream. So that motivates me to keep progressing, because I believe there are people like the people of Nani that are there for people like me. And I'm thankful for that. And you motivate me a lot. Actually, I've changed a lot. Paka, my friends, they are asking themselves what has happened to me, and I just praise God and I tell them Mimi ni nani. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. That's wonderful.
Thank you, Pamela. Wow, that is so amazing. I love the testimonies. I hope
Yeah,
Baraka
I forgot Felicia. The comfort zone that I was in, I was really afraid of taking a step. Like, people tell me that I have the skills, I have whatever it takes to grab any opportunity, but I was really afraid of getting out of a comfort zone. Like, I was appointed to be a leader of ladies and SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, here in Tanzanian chapter. I was giving excuses every time, but every Tuesday when I enter into a session with Mimi ni Nani, I keep asking myself, why am I making excuses? And I have the skills, and these people, they have seen something in me. That's why they have appointed me. And now that I'm talking, I agreed to take the position of director of facilitation in the part of learning and development.
Awesome.
People are being impacted with the necessary skills that will help to achieve our sustainable goals. Yes, that is Mimi ni Nani.
Wonderful. That is you, actually. That is you. You took a step. That's awesome. Well done, Pamela. I'm really proud of you. Well done, and all the best.
Wow, this is great progress. I am so happy, and I'm learning so much from all of you. Okay, so because of time, I'll jump into the next person, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. So who is next? Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, my name is Ashley. I'm sorry my video won't be available. The lights just went out like 1 hour ago. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you. So I'll start off. Am I audible?
Sorry, is it my network?
No,
even me.
Yeah, I'm also struggling to hear her.
Okay.
Ashley,
Hello?
can you hear us? Ashley, check your connection. Check your internet connection.
Can you hear me? I think it's okay now. Right now.
Can you try speak, and then maybe we can see if we can hear you. Okay, I think she disappeared. So maybe if someone else can come in and then we proceed.
Well, yes, while we wait for Ashley, somebody else can come in.
Yeah. I think Valentine has raised her hand. Valentine.
Alicia?
Yes.
I think I'm good now. I don't know what's happening with my internet and the lights. I was so excited for this session, but I don't know what's happening.
We can hear you now.
We can hear you perfectly now, yes.
You can continue, Ashley. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my name is Ashley. I'll start off with question number 3. Am I living a healthy active? Yes. These days I am very positive. That will also answer question number 5. I wake up with positive each morning. Think about my life, and next I'll go to question number 7 and question number 8. Am I putting enough effort into my relationships, and am I taking care of myself? So in my goals, after the session envisioning life, the Nani session, I came up with a strategy of having yearly goals, and one of them was in terms of friendship, so meeting friends at least once a month, which has been going on well. Taking care of myself physically, I love swimming, and that hasn't been an option in Kenya because of Corona, so most swimming pools haven't been open. But I try to stretch or walk or just do a bit of yoga stretches in the house. Am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? I'd say in the past, but the sessions have really helped, and I have, especially the first session about positive mindset, it's really helped me a lot. So it gave me an approach to look at every perspective of everything and not just how it is happening. The next question I'll go to is, what are my worries? What worries me most about the future? That's question number 12. I was afraid of the future in the past and how it would work out, but I sort of formed a mechanism to conquer it. Let's say, for example, like in the near future, and then look at a situation whereby I'd regret what I wouldn't have done. And then now when I'm facing it, I'd now be better off. So yeah, the next question, doing about the things that matter most in my life. I'm trying to work on them each and every day. So that would be my family, my friends, and my career, and my Christian life. So each and everything that matters most in my life, and try and tackle everything. And is, what have I given up on? 2 things. The first one would be explaining myself to people. In the past, and I felt like I needed to justify a lot. I myself, maybe if I finish. And then the next question is, if I had to instill one piece of advice in a newborn baby, what would I give? I really thought hard about these questions, and as I was thinking about it, some of my nieces and nephews came into play, and I thought
Ashley, we are losing you.
them to
Ashley,
instincts to own survival. Hello?
we are losing you again.
How about now?
Ashley,
Hello?
Oh, okay. We were losing you. The final words were not there.
Felicia.
Otherwise, maybe we'll thank you. And for now, we'll continue having a conversation through our chat box. And thank you so much for the sharing. And we are happy that you have managed to change a lot in your life. Felicia and Eliza, if you have any input, just 1 minute each.
Sorry about that. I think that's sad about actually shaking, but I think we could give her the opportunity maybe at the end again. She could have just 1 or 2 minutes to speak, if just in case the connection comes back again. But I think we were hearing some things, but we kept losing some. So but I can say she's also made tremendous progress in her life, and also we could learn some of the things that she's working on. And I know Ashley is mistaken, right? So that's wonderful progress to hear from you. So let's give her a chance maybe later on for a minute or two, and she can just give us a quick recap again, just for some of the things.
Okay, thank you. Can I welcome Valentine now?
Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Valentine.
Okay, so I'm going to try and be brief. So the first question I tackled was, am I taking anything for granted? I can say for like my entire life, almost my entire life till now, I've been taking so many things for granted, such as just simple things like having family around, your friends, material things. And I came to the realization of late that not so many people have the things that I have, and I can make use of whatever that I have to become someone better, or to better my skills, or to better myself as a person. So the other question I tackled was, what negative thoughts? When negative thoughts arise, how do I deal with them? So first thing, I talk to someone who holds me accountable, and that person should not sympathize with me. That person is there to remind me that I'm not here to be all negative about myself. And in one way or the other, the person puts me back on track. The second thing I do, I affirm myself. I have a place where I write my affirmations, and when I feel like I'm thinking anything negative about myself, I go back to my affirmations and I affirm myself. I can do this. I am beautiful. I am capable of doing this. I am worth it. Yeah, things like those. Then also I go back to remind myself of where I'm at right now, and what is making me do this right now. What is the purpose? What is my purpose here? Also, I allow myself to feel it, so that, but I don't allow it too much. It should take the shortest time possible for me to like have negative thoughts and whatnot. And I used to have self-pity. I used to like really be like, why me? Why me all the time? And it really doesn't help at all. So I am glad that I came out of that, and I can like sit back and say, yeah, it has happened. So we move on. Yeah. So the last question is, am I holding on to something I need to let go of? Yes, I think I'm holding to a lot of things that I need to let go of, but it will take time. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you, Valentine.
Thank you so much, Valentine.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've learned something from your experience and the story, that I should hold myself accountable, and I should find someone to help me to hold myself accountable. and I should take responsibility of my action, and I should not pity myself. I should not act as a victim all the time. I should take responsibility. So thank you. I personally learned that. Anyone else who wants to share something? Elizabeth, do you have something to contribute? Or if not, then I'll welcome Samuel.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Samuel, we can hear you.
I think is it Samuel or it's William? Who's talking now? Is it Samuel?
Samuel, yes, it's Samuel.
Okay, Samuel. Oh, okay, we can see you. Good.
Yeah,
Welcome.
so my name is Samuel Kevin Oma. I am from Kenya. Yeah, so the first question that I tackled was which one? I can say, am I taking anything for granted? Yes, a lot of things actually. Because I think of because when you get something new or you get something and you, after a while, I feel like I can say sometimes I do that with my job. Sometimes I do that with my friends or with the things that are around me. The other question is, am I employing a healthy perspective? Yes, I can say it's healthy because I love to self-check myself, to be in a position where I am sitting and asking myself, is this taking me forward? Is this taking me back? Yeah. What more should I do? I remember of times where a colleague or a friend or even somebody tell me, where or you, what you're doing is not right. So most of the times I train myself not to take things negatively, but sit down and reflect. So I think that is a healthy perspective on my side. Uh, the other question I took was question 5. Am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? Certainly yes, and sometimes certainly no. There are mornings where maybe I had a rough day the previous day, and you wake up and you're like, oh God, how do I do this? And true to me, after I just take the shower and I'm like, God, just guide me through the day. So as I go through the day, I like to psych myself up. Sometimes this also marries with the other question where we had happy, because I don't like to see people sad. So even to me, I also don't like to see myself sad. Sometimes I will get out of the crowd that I'm in or of the environment that I am in, just try and go and psych myself up and to be ready for the next minute. Because I also believe that you can wake up early and you are so psyched up and you just meet uh, with this wave of stress or wave of bad energies. But if we have a thing, if on my side, I always want to second guess myself and be like, yes, yes, you can do this, you can get better. Yes. So, and the other question, because I think I answered a lot, because most of the questions are very direct and they make me think a lot. Taking care of myself physically, that was question 8. No. I started skating it was 3 months ago. I fell 2 weeks, I think after a month, I injured my left knee, which has kept me down till today. So yeah, so taking care of myself physically, that's a no. But on which other question? Question 7, putting enough effort in my relationships. I don't, if I say enough effort, it means that I have reached the brim. But every day in the relationship that I have, I believe that we have a lot of challenges because there are times where there'll be times where somebody needs you and you're not there, and when you go and meet them and they tell you about what they had, and you're like, wow, I think I should have left what I was doing to come and help you. So I can say I am trying, but I am not doing enough in my relationships. The next question, am I talking too fast?
You're fine. You're fine. Maybe your
I am
voice is a
fine.
little low, but I think you're fine. Yeah,
Oh, my voice is low?
a little bit, but we can hear you. I can hear you. I think others can hear you.
Okay. So the other question was question 10, achieving my set goals. No, that I can say no, because uh, there are daily targets. Like I started a new target of reading a book in a week. You start off well, then you realize it's on Saturday, and you're not yet done with the book. You push it to another week. Yeah, that is a big problem, which is dealing with that. I have put up a timetable for myself, so I know I leave at work at 7. I leave home for work at 7. Come back in the house at around 7 in the PM, or sometimes 6. I have an hour. Then maybe from 8, I try to plan. I'm trying to plan, though I'm not sticking to it daily by daily, but I am trying so that I can be able to achieve some of my set goals, because you realize when you put a 3-month goal, maybe say in 3 months I'll do da 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 da, you realize that after that, when you miss a day, the 3 months you'll have to work. There are days where you have to work extra, and sometimes it's hard. So I also asked the question of who am I, and I answered that by saying I am passionate, flexible, willing to work, a team player, a young man that hates idleness and things going slow, because I notice I like to just get in when someone is doing something and it's slow. I just like to get in. My mouth is fast to speak, of which I am actually reading a book by Joyce Meyer that helps me to now be slow to speak and quick to listen. So do I still have time?
Well, not
No,
really.
you're out of time.
You have like you actually out of time.
Can I just answer the question number 49?
Quickly,
1
maybe
minute.
30
Okay,
seconds.
so question 49, it asks, what motivates me to make progress? My environment. The Bible says that there is hope for a tree that has been cut down. People, technology, nature, and everything moves. It grows every day. They grow, and they grow day by day. So because everything grows, procreates, or die, even in death, they add to the progress of others. So my motivation is environment, because the environment, when you cut a tree, it will sprout out. And I believe that I do matter, because as someone has said here, that I am the piece of the puzzle in everything, and me being here is not by chance. Yes. So I think I will. And question two, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Thank you,
Thank
Samuel.
you very much. Thank you so much, Samuel.
You're welcome.
I'm happy that we are both fans of Joyce Meyer. I kind of wake up every day in the morning and turn on a video on YouTube while I'm making breakfast for my kids. It's a good start of the day. And one thing I've realized for 2 participants already, myself included, we are kind of feeling that we are not really doing a lot when it comes to physical activity. But I think
sometimes we stress ourselves too much, thinking going to the gym or doing an actual exercise is taking care of ourselves physically. But even changing our daily routine, instead of driving some places, take a walk. Instead of taking a lift in our office, take stairs. So just trying to be a little bit physical, even at home, doing some activities at home, stand up, wash dishes, clean up a little bit, as long as you keep your body active instead of just sitting, driving, sit in the office or in classroom. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you that let's keep ourselves active as well. If we cannot go to the gym or do aerobic, swim, etc. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing, Josephine.
Okay.
William wanted to jump in, so maybe we go back to William.
Samuel.
No, William. William had also started talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So thank you, Felicia and the team. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, well, so for me, I'll tackle some questions. Oh, introduction. I'm William Wanjohi from Kenya, in Nairobi. So you're welcome. I'll be a bit more cautious with time because number one among the questions is about talking about using the time wisely. So I'll try to just use my limited time and share what I have. Felicia, can I maybe use my screen? Can I share?
Yes, sure, please. Okay. Let me just do one thing here. I think we might not have access to do that. Okay, just a sec. Okay. Just quickly on that. Okay, I think that's done now. Should be done. Can you try?
Yeah, let me.
Yes, I see you can.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe and the other reason, okay, I'll be sharing that. So I'll be very fast because I have indicated all the points and the answers that I needed to share. But because of time, I'll not be able to run through all of them, but maybe I can share the little that I had prepared. So question one about, am I using my time wisely? So for me, I answered that I am currently organized and always focused to what I schedule. I have missed opportunities before as a result of poor and lack of planning and failure to manage time, but I'm now more organized. So actually, I'm really trying to work on time, as I said. There before, I could not keep time. I was always late on doing my things, not punctual, but currently I'm really trying. Going straight to question number 4, that ask about, am I living true to myself? That one I'll say yes. I live my own life, knowing that in this world I have a lot to achieve and focus on the achievements and positive impacts. Number 5, am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? Yeah, sure. For me, I believe that I'm always focused every morning, knowing what I am supposed to do, like just the normal, maybe the normal task that we are supposed to take every day. I wake up every day, pray for everything that I've scheduled for, and then I'm ready to achieve my dreams. Number 6, am I thinking negative thoughts before I fall asleep? Yeah, I think this one really applies to me and times, but I'm really trying to fight it out because at the times I develop fears and negative thoughts and fear of the risk that I'm taking in life because everything that I do, I do fear, like, what if I'm having a project and then I have to, like, I'm getting worried each and every day. What about tomorrow? I wake up and it bounces. what if the guys that I'm ready to partner with, they don't give me a deal tomorrow? So I have that in life. Number 8 was talking about, am I letting matters that are out of my control? Was it? No. Am I taking care of myself physically? That one I say yes. For me, I've realized that I have to be physically fit for me to perform and bear results in life. Thus took that initiative of taking exercises and eating well every day. Mi nakula mayai, nakunywa maziwa, nakula carbohydrate poa, alafu napiga tizi, naenda gym kidogo. Yes. Number 10, am I achieving the goals that I have set for myself? I'll say yes. Achieving goals depends on the decisions and the steps we take in life. I have made wrong decisions before that have resulted to failure, and after learning, I can clearly state that those wise decisions I have made have really resulted to success or achievement in my life. Number 11, about who I am. Yeah, I believe I'm an achiever and I have a purpose in life. I'm fired up and always ready to go. I'll go to number 15, about am I holding on something I need to let go? Yeah, sure. This is my weakness, but I'm really trying to control this. I'm really holding grudges to people, anger at times, tempers, and fears that I really needed to let go with time. So I'm really hoping that this one will be a thing of a past in future. Why do I matter? I didn't matter. That's for me. I believe I hold a better future to myself, my family, and my society. Number 19, how do anything, have I done anything lately that's is worth remembering? Yeah, sure. As I had shared earlier before even the session, through my community participation activities, I really hope that the future, actually, I really hope that the future will remember me on the society, my society will remember me on that, counting on whatever I've done. Have I made someone smile today? Sure, my colleagues can count on me when it comes to making their days through giving and sharing life stories. 21, what have I given up on? So I've given up on so many things in life, including friends, projects, relationships, and so many ETCs that I could not have shared with a given short time.
You have 30 seconds, William.
How many seconds? Oh, sorry. So let me even skip 23 and go direct to maybe question number 37. Does it really matter what others think about me? No. It doesn't matter what other people think or discuss negative about me. Actually, giving them a deaf ear has really worked for me because I waste no time bothering, and that even encourages me to prove wrong. So yeah, thank you so much.
Can you talk about 26, please? Just as you wind up.
26.
6, yes.
Okay, thank you. 26, the question was, what do I need to change about myself? I need to change the mindset. And this one, through the session that Nani has given me so far, I can clearly tell you that I used to think or to view things in life. That one has changed. And I'm happy that for now, the things that I'm working on, I have a different perspective. I'm starting thinking and viewing things in life in a different way. And this is really making me happy. Yep. So thank you. That was my presentation. Yep.
Thank you so much. And sorry, I had to rush you because we are almost, we're really out of time. We have like 10 minutes to go. Thank you so much. I love your mode of presentation as well. Thank you. Thank you, William. Josephine and Liz, I'm handing over to you.
Thank you. Felicia, how many minutes do we have to close?
We have like 9 minutes, and I would really love for us to hear from everyone. And so I don't know if that would be okay for participants to have maybe like 10 minutes extension, so that, you know, and then we keep it short. For those who are left, maybe try to at least 3 minutes, you know, yeah, not to go so much, so that at least everyone can have a portion. Would that be okay?
Okay, because
but,
I can,
yes.
yeah, because I can also see some few facilitators who have joined us. So it would be good to also give them like, you know, a minute or two to say something. I see Chris, I see Godson. Yeah, so maybe we jump into the participants and then, yeah, we can kind of hand it over to them so that they can kind of chip in.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Yeah, they should be free to maybe comment here and there, so maybe they can have their mics open, but they just should keep it very short, like maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so who's next? Juliet, can you say something? Can you share something rather?
We have Juliet, we have Shofar, we have Jennifer. I think Jennifer, I saw Jennifer, yes, Jennifer.
Yes.
Joshua.
Godson.
Manuel. Yeah, so I think everyone can say something, and just, you know, no matter how short, or just sharing.
Okay, so maybe while we're still waiting for somebody, one of the participants to jump in, maybe I hand it over to Kevin's, because I can see Kevin's online. He can say something while somebody else is gathering the courage to say something.
Okay, that's all right.
Well, hello to you all. I'm sorry, I kind of really joined in a little bit late. So you'll pardon me for probably a lack of comments today, but yeah, it's a pleasure being around. Thank you, Josephine. Kindly pardon me. I really joined in a bit really late. So probably I'm just out of words at the moment. Thank you.
No problem. Godson, anything?
I have nothing.
Chris?
Hi, everyone. Again, not much. I'm actually enjoying the session in that it's nice to learn from the participants. So I would love to continue hearing more from the sharing. I'm really learning. It's a beautiful session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I wonder if, yes, sorry?
Shufa, can you share something?
Yes, by the way, where did Shufa go? She was the first to join today. You know, if we're giving presents for first comers.
I know you shared it. Yes, and she shared in the meeting. Yeah, but I'd hope she'd have something to say.
Should I answer the questions though?
Yeah, you can pick a few questions and answer them.
Okay. Okay, but I'll answer the ones I'll skip. I won't go in a chronological order. Okay.
Yes, no problem. No problem.
Number one, am I using my time wisely? In my opinion, I feel like I am not. I feel like I had a lot of plans for myself to do before like I'm 21, but then I procrastinate a lot, and that's a problem. But I've been trying since I started this
this program, I've been trying to solve it. Other question is, am I living true to myself? I think not. I had this personally. I had a problem with my confidence, self-confidence. Like when I was a kid, growing up, I had different things that contributed to it, which affected my mental health, and I had to deal with it on my own. And thankfully, like I went through it safely, and now I can say I am better. Like right now, I can literally speak in public speak, but before I couldn't do any of it. Like I would always be the observer, always quiet. So like nowadays, I can actually contribute in a group of people. I can express myself when I see this isn't okay. I can say it out loud, and I can when I want to go out, I am not like cautious. I don't like think, oh my god, like I'm going to walk in a crowd of people. How am I dressing, stuff like that. So I think I am, but then I'm not there where I want to be, but I think I will get there with time. But then I feel like I had to go through it on my own, and I'm just one person. I always ask myself, how many people, how many youth go through this, and nobody knows, like, because none of my friends, like, if you're not close to me, very close to me, you wouldn't know anything about it. So I'm like, how many people like put a smile on their face and then they do not know, they do not express themselves. Like you wouldn't know if there's anything disturbing them deep down. It's like I've always dreamed of having an organization that would solve some this mental health in Africa. Specifically, I want to start in Africa because I feel like this issue is not given a big power, and most youth have a lot to say, have a lot to express themselves, and I want to give that opportunity to those who don't have that. Because in Africa, as we know, most of us are from street families, yeah, and you can't. Most of them, the families are not open-minded. You have to, and there's this tradition. You have to go to family elders to get advices and stuff like that. It's not like with our fellow people whereby they have this psychologists and stuff like that, people who they can go talk to apart from the family for therapy and stuff like that. So that gives them a lot of ideas they can from different people. So I feel like that is needed. Although like most people have not, like they think that it's a cliche or something cringy, except for Black people. I usually hear that, but I feel like it's needed. So I hope one day to make an organization that would deal on that. Not only that, I want them not only to express what's in their mind, but also to be able to do things that they think they can use their creativity or any idea that they think if they do, they can help people who also face that. They can save them, something like that. So yeah, that's why okay. Another question is, what worries me most about the future is not getting to my goals. Like I really wanted to do this since when I was a kid. So if I fail to get there, it will break my heart. And also, do I let matters that are out of my control stress me a lot? Yes, a lot. But I'm working on it. Most of the times, if something gets into my head, I usually like get myself busy, like do yoga or go for long walks, and it helps me a lot. Or change my environment. Like let's say I'm at home, I would go to the beach. That's where I get my peace. Yeah.
Well, that's
I think that's it.
Are you sure, Shakol? Oh, I just cut you short.
No. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, Ufa.
Okay.
I see Joshua's hand up.
Yes, Joshua.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Good evening.
I hope you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes.
if you can just speak a little bit, a bit volume up a little bit.
Okay. Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay. On my side, I have tried to answer a few questions and I'll go through them quickly. Okay, question number 32, which was asking what do I want most in life? And my answer was freedom, because I feel I desire to be in a position where I can get anything I want. I can do anything I want without asking for, let's say, something like permission, or let's say financial freedom mostly. That's what I was focusing on. So that's what I want mostly in life. And question number 25, how am I living knowing that I'll die? I'm trying to find every opportunity to preserve happiness and maintain positivity in everything that I do, in every interaction that I have. So I believe that if life is short, if we are going to die anyway, let us make the most of it. Let us be as happy as we can. Let us be as positive as we can and enjoy what we are doing for as long as we are alive. And question number 26, what do I need to change about myself? Okay, something that personally I think I need to change is the belief that everything falls into place. Let's say even in terms of relationships, it's like I believe that I don't have to put much effort if it's something that is supposed to be, if it's supposed to work. Yeah, I think that is something that I'm supposed to change, because it requires effort to maintain relationships, friendships with the people that we interact with mostly. And question number 49, what motivates me to make progress? For me, it is the possibility that there's a possibility of being a better person that I am than the one that I am currently. So I believe there's a lot that I need to learn. There's a lot that I need to experience. So that is what motivates me to reach to a better step than the one that I am currently. And question number 27, what's the most important, to love or to be loved? For me, it's to love, because you can't control what other people can feel about you, but you can control how you feel towards other people. So I think that's the most important on my side. And question 30, would I break the law to save the loved one? Yes, I would. 37, does what other people think about me matter? In some points, yes, to me it matters, because I think as much as we want to succeed or we want to make progress, we need people. So if what they think of you may determine how they will treat you, if they'll give you certain opportunities or not. And also on the other part, it wouldn't matter, because if it's something that I want to do and they want to crush it by opinions, then the opinions won't be of substance to stop me from what I want to do. And lastly, question number 34, which was asking what is bad between not trying or failure. And I think not trying is bad, because then you wouldn't know what would have happened if you tried. But if you try and fail, at least you know that you did something about it and it didn't work. Yeah, so I think that's all I can share for now.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you so much, Joshua.
So we are out of time. My moderators and facilitators. I was just wondering if Juliet and Jennifer could just have a closing remark on the side of participants, if they want to, though, just like at least a minute or two, just, you know, whatever they would like to share. We'll just give them maybe a second, and yeah, if they're ready. If not, then we'll just wind up.
Yeah, I think Juliet is ready. I can see her mic on.
Okay, that's great. Welcome, Juliet.
Hello.
Hello, Juliet.
Hello.
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear.
I wasn't sure. I had told Baraka that I'm not going to talk because I was on transit, but I'm ready.
There you are.
So the first question I'm going to tackle is number 14. What I'm really scared about. Okay, I've tried to shorten the question so it's not directly the way it's written in the paper. What I'm really scared, I think not living to my fullest potential is one of my biggest fears in life. And you know, sometimes you just want to see a clear version of you in the next, you know, how many years, but there's that like you're always scared, and the more we move on, like the more days go by, you start getting scared every time, you know. Number 27, is it important to be loved or to love? Of course, to love, because I believe when you give, you receive. You cannot expect to receive, yet you're not giving. So it's better to love, and that is how you will receive love, or you don't have even to get back from the person you're loving, but I think it's more of a blessing to love than to be loved. Number 31, would I steal to feed a starving child? Honestly, I would. That doesn't need explanation. The fourth one. Does it matter when what did I write? Does it matter what others think about me? I hope the question is the way I wrote. Sadly, yes. I'm very sentimental, and I have people that before I make a decision, I have to call them. It depends with what I'm going to make. If it's work related, there's someone I'll call. If it's relationship wise, socially, and whatever they tell me, and I know they're genuine, it usually affects my decision. I don't know if it's bad or good, but at the same time, I know myself a lot. So even if I will do what I've decided to do, whatever someone thinks about me really matters. I am very mindful on how I carry myself out, so sometimes I don't want to be judged wrongly. And the last one, what motivates me to make progress? Oh my God. Okay. I think everyone, I don't know if it's everyone, but I always want to be a better person every minute, every hour, every day. And you might want, let's say, to own a house tomorrow. And the moment you own that house tomorrow, you'll want to own 10 houses again. So it's like we human beings are like something like elastic. We don't have enough, you know. So I always want to be a better person, and also knowing what you're capable at, or what you're capable, okay, that is right, capable at, you will always want to stretch your limits and do something extra or challenge yourself to something you've never done before. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Juliet.
Thank you,
Yeah, I'm really glad to have heard you.
I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I had to go dress something, you know. I'm sorry.
Well done. We still had to was really nice, and your perspective and things like that. So thank you so much. Liz?
Jennifer is ready. Let's jump
Oh,
into
okay.
Jennifer.
Okay. So Jennifer, if you can.
Jennifer, I can see your mic on. Can you hear us?
I think we're not hearing Jennifer. I almost thought my connection.
No, it's not your connection. I also can't hear her.
Okay. So maybe.
Oh,
I thought Godson said he has something to say.
Oh. I think Godson say. Godson is, I suppose Godson is Jennifer's mentor. So yeah, I suppose. So he knows better because he said she has a lot to say, and I think I would agree to that. But I think maybe she's having issues with the connection.
Oh.
So if, okay, Jennifer. So maybe we kind of wind up. Maybe she will turn up. Just keep speaking whenever you're able to, Jennifer. And
oh, Jennifer
oh,
is here.
Okay.
Karibu, Jennifer.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. I think I had some network issues initially. Jennifer Gumba from Kenya, and it's been inspiring actually. So I'll just ask questions. I'm using my time wisely. I tend to believe that it's still a work in progress. I've had an issue with time management, especially now that I'm juggling work and other stuff on the side. So it's been quite something, but I believe as long as I'm consistent and doing the needful, that is maybe getting up early, planning my day in advance, I'll be able to, manage that. And then what worries me most about my future, question number 12, I'd say what advice will I give? Well, I'd advise the baby. Of course, the baby is still young, but I'll advise the baby. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for, and that means that sometimes you may have to stand up for yourself. You may have to let your voice be heard, and you should not be scared to try things that are outside of your comfort zone, and always go after those things that you feel you deserve. Yes. Number 32, happiness and financial freedom. Yes, I think those three for me are the top, the things that I really want most in life. And of course, definitely a healthy relationship with God. Number 3, what is life asking of me? I feel that life is asking me to always stay true to myself. Sometimes we try to conform to the patterns of the world. Sometimes we try to conform to the societal pressures or give in to the pressures. And I just feel like life is constantly asking me to just stay true to who I am. On the inside, my core values to just always be willing to be me and be the authentic version of myself. And then lastly, what do I need to change about myself? This is quite personal for me because I'm one of those people who will definitely see the potential in other people, advise other people. I look at myself. I honestly feel there's a lot that I need to change about myself. But generally, I'd say what I need to change about myself will be possibly how I perceive myself. I'd say so, because I feel like I have so much potential to do a lot. So I just need to keep reminding myself that. I need to keep reminding myself of the bigger picture, and also that I have it in me to change the world one day at a time, whatever that is I want to do. Yes, I believe that I have it in me, that everyone else, even in this forum, has it in them to impact in the meantime. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That was done. That was really great, and we're glad we got you the opportunity to share. And yeah, thank you. I think we've already been picking lessons from you, Liz.
Emmanuel, I would like Emmanuel to say something before we close. I think Emmanuel will be the last person before I hand it back to you. Emmanuel, are you still online?
Okay, I don't know.
I don't
think
know if he's online.
He's not putting his mic.
Oh no, but he's commenting, so he is online. Emmanuel.
He's been commenting, but he hasn't been taking up the task. So
yeah, but someone noisy. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe something is up. So
yeah.
maybe we can. Yeah, he could have spoken maybe. So he could have a reason, I guess. So maybe we just excuse him, and then because we're out of time as well. So
sure.
Yeah, I hope you allow me to conclude now.
Yes, please go for it.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm so glad, like, we're finishing our session on a very good note. And my people, I've just written my my closing remarks, and I'm really impressed by each one of our participants and our wonderful moderators today, Liz and Josephine. You've done an amazing task. We have to give a round of applause to them. Well done, and you've made a session relaxing, interesting, and thank you for your pieces of advice here and there. Yeah, I think you've done that perfectly well, and thank you so much. I believe we've just gotten some of the solutions, insights from how you were moderating. So thank you so much. And our dear participants, that was wow. That was wow from me. And I think, we should maybe do it again when we're just about to close this. We have very few sessions. I think now it's 7 sessions to go, if not, yeah, I think so. So I'm really impressed by so much progress that, I'm hearing you sharing, but also your individual, journey stories. That was really inspiring. And, I personally was learning from you guys. And, we don't usually have this opportunity to hear from you and how you're able to encounter life challenges and the lessons in life. So thank you so much for the courage, the boldness. I know this was not easy, going into your personal life and share your struggles, your success. So thank you so much for trusting us with that, but also for that boldness and courage to just want to exchange knowledge and share. And I believe someone has been, encouraged, motivated, and, inspired to be the best of themselves, just as how we envisioned for this session. So thank you so much. And again, apologies for your time. You went way far and beyond, our usual time limit, but thank you for your patience and tolerance and, just waiting for each other and hear each other out. I really wished for everyone to have their voice out, and I'm glad we've achieved that goal. Apologies for anyone who was offended because of the extension of time. And so just quickly end this session. Let's meet next Tuesday. We're going to be talking about, it's going to be on leadership development focus, and we're going to be talking about decision making. We'll present to you our facilitator of the day and the session, and hope we can, keep on contributing, keep on relating and connecting to all this that we're learning. So thank you so much, and till next week, stay safe, and have a great finishing of the week, and keep healthy, keep becoming the best you, and thank you so much to everyone, and have a great night and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye bye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.